What's up, guys? Welcome back to Total War Warhammer, where we are continuing the Empire Conquest. We are going to probably go ahead and do our siege, and by probably, I mean definitely. We're going to go ahead and fight this battle. It's going to be a city battle. We got our siege engines done. We have at least one battering ram done. So let's go ahead and fight them. Their garrison is full of goblins, which, I mean, we should just win based on that fact. So we should be okay. We also have two dwarf armies reinforcing us. So this is going to be a massive number of units on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the frame rate that's going to just tank. Their walls are at full strength, unfortunately. But like I said, we do have the siege towers. We also have artillery that can shoot down the gate, so we can potentially rush in. We do have a battering ram as well, so hopefully that can make it to the towers. Or to the gate, excuse me. We have a decent number of melee units that will hopefully make good use of our towers. Now, who's in a tower? I don't really want you in a tower. Can I take you out of a tower? No, I can just move the tower. I wish I could pick who went in the tower. If you know, if you can pick who goes in the tower, and you guys know about this, please let me know. I don't really want all of my towers spread out. So we're gonna keep the 19, I think. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll start deployment. Get that out of here. We'll put the halberdiers over here on this side with a couple of swords. And I'm actually gonna put these guys a little further back. Actually, no, we won't. We're gonna put them in the middle. The battering ram, we are gonna go for the left gate. I think this area is a lot more open with a lot more room to fight in, so we can potentially get our cav in there and cause some havoc. We might send, or we might have our arty attack another gate, but I think this is gonna be okay. We're gonna go for this gate right here, which means we need to take these towers down, which means all of these guys just need to move. That way I can grab these three towers right here and put you all up here, as well as this battering ram. We're going to put that battering ram on that gate. I'll try to line it up a little bit better. That way they only have to go straight. So that one will go for that wall. We're going to put this one over here. Sigmar's sons can go to try to cap the gate. And then this one will go for that tower. We will put these guys on the hotkeys. We'll put these guys on the hotkeys. We will keep our skirmishers back for a little bit. We have a front line of shields with spears. These are no shields, they're just spears, which is unfortunate for them because they're going to be sponging arrows for our skirmishers, and we will flank on the sides with our handgunners. These guys won't get moved up for a while probably. They're just going to be hanging out, and we will rotate our camera down. This is a little cramped, I apologize for that. And we're going to grab the mortars and such and put you over here. We'll put Franz, and we will put Mr. Malleus Skriniary over here on the side. Let's see, what do we have? We have the Net of Amatok, which I love. We can overcast it for an extended duration. It stops units from moving. It's great against cavalry and such. Probably not going to be super great against this, unless you want to pin units down so they eat like a cav charge or something. We also have Shim's Burning Gaze, which is a magic missile that's good versus single targets, but doesn't penetrate through targets that well. So it's not that good against a blob, unless it's like a really weak blob. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do this in a little bit of slow-mo. We're going to go ahead and attack this gate. We're going to have you go over here. We're going to have you go over here, and you go over here. We're going to come over this way, and we're going to pop some guys over here. Since that tower, okay, the other tower just capped, so we're going to go over here. All right, let's get that done. Hopefully our halberdiers make it. They started shooting this tower first, and I am worried about these towers. We do have these cav, which we're not going to be able to do anything with. Their siege towers can reach all of us. You guys are taking fire. Let's move our main forces back some. I don't want them to get shot at all. And our RT. We have the mortars and we have the cannons, but we don't have anything that we can see. And I don't want to fire these yet, so we're going to take off fire at will. Alright, let's go for normal speed now. Once we can see some people, we're going to unload. Like, once we open this gate, hopefully there will just be a nice huge blob there, and we can just crush everything. The dwarf army over here on the right, they're coming in. You can see they just, wow, so many guys. Lots of warriors. There's some miners mixed in there. We have some foes discovered. We're going to go ahead and rocket battery this. It's not super accurate, but I want to try to get these archers down. And we're also going to go ahead and drop in some mortars as well. There come the rockets. I think we're going to actually halt this, or we're going to cancel this order. I don't want to do that. It's not really working out that well. These mortars, on the other hand, are doing pretty good work. Alright, these guys shouldn't be attacking. Hellstorm rocket battery. Yeah, you can see like that circle. That's just their range. Why aren't you guys going? Go for the thing. Oh, the tower got messed up. Okay. Go for the thing. We didn't make it over here. Go for the thing. Dwarves are going for the middle gate. So this worked out quite well. And then now that the towers are shooting other things, they're not just shooting other things exclusively. We're going to go ahead and move people up. Except for these. I didn't want you guys to move up. Kind of want you guys to just stay here. Franz, I want you in the back. Mr. Magicals, I want you in the back. This tower is now ours. Excellent. Why are you still shooting? Stop shooting. Alright, let's get our swordsmen up into these archers. These swordsmen, I want to get down off the wall into these archers. And these swordsmen are going to be coming up on this side. We will go ahead and get our artillery, or not our artillery, our crossbowmen. They're going to go shoot these guys up here. They can't reach them. Go get them, crossbows. Go get them, please. I would appreciate that so much. The battering ram made it to the gate, which is excellent. Our swordsmen have not made it down to these archers over here yet. I really want them to just get down into the archers. That would be excellent. You know what? Don't get down to the archers. Why don't you come blob up over here? Just come hold this tower. We're gonna Hellstorm rocket battery these guys. We're gonna mortar these guys. I am gonna slow-mo this though. Those are some mortars coming in. You can hear that whistle. Hellstorm rocket battery is moving into position. These mortars are about to land and hopefully get a nice glorious shot. The camera's gonna go crazy in here because of the all the buildings everywhere. See mortars coming in. That looks like it could be pretty good. It's the greatest whiff of all time. That one was pretty good. I definitely missed the gore mod. That would have been a nice red mist. I feel really bad for our Sigmar sons. I just basically want to see the Hellstorm rocket battery just unleash. Our archers now firing in onto their archers that are on top of the, like right above the gate. Their gate's actually open, so we can rush in. Where are my rockets, game? Where are my rockets? Are you guys going to be firing at people? You are. You are. You're moving. Why are you moving? I want you to shoot at them. Don't move. Fire. Fire the guns. You're moving again. Can you not aim over the walls? Is that what's happening? I feel like they can't aim over the walls. I'm feeling robbed right now. Okay, let's just play. Let's just play. I'm just guessing these guys can't arc that much, so they're not going to be that great. So I'm just going to have these guys come back over here. We will push these guys up. We will move our arty up as well. That way they can get some more shots in. I'm going to turn these guys onto fire at will. That way they can take some shots. We will get our front line in, basically, of spears. We're just going to kind of stuff through the gates over here. The gate did drop, right? Yeah, you guys get in the gate. Go in there. Let's speed this up. We'll get Franz in here. We'll get the wizard kind of up here. We should be okay. Go kill them. Go down the wall and kill them. Like, it's ridiculous. Our cav's just been taking fire this whole time, apparently. But we will start moving up. We will... I don't think we can shoot. Why is this tower... We owned this tower, and now it's being held by Crooked Moon. Like, that is super disappointing. Just come stand over here. I guess we didn't, like, cap it or anything. How's the fight going on the right? This is just crazy. It's... Our halberdiers are, like, just now making it up the wall. This is ridiculous. I hear mortars coming in. My frame rate is just tanking right now. Oh my goodness. Let's zoom in so stuff goes a little bit faster. This is... I super apologize for this. There's so many units on the screen. Like, this is crazy. And all the architecture and stuff. Alright, our swords finally got down. Is everyone through the gates? Everyone looks like they're through the gates. Our spears didn't go in. If our spears could come in, that would be great. Get you guys over here. Come get into these guys. So just go ahead and go get into those guys. Franz, if you could come get into these guys. Wizard guy, if you could just kind of come hang out up top here, that would be pretty neat. We will get all of our skirmishers inside. And just kind of line them up, and we'll also get our cav inside as well. That way we can start doing some crazy stuff with cav. Potentially crazy stuff with cav. So I guess we have to stay like in this tower so it doesn't fire at our stuff, is what it seems like. Seems a bit ridiculous. Well, that's okay. There goes Karl Franz. Going at approximately 5 frames a second. Doing good work. Alright, so we're kind of mopping everything up. Everything is just, I don't know. Our swords are doing alright. Sigmar's son, I'm a little worried about. These mortars over here, what can we fire at that would be an excellent, that would be a pretty good target right there. Those night goblins. If you could fire at those, I know they're moving. You know what, if you could just not fire at those anymore. Let's charge in to these night goblins. Their leadership bar is like, nope. Let's try to plug through. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, so hopefully it, wow, this is embarrassing. Obviously I need a second graphics card for this. Alright, our cav is gonna start just going all over the place right now. That mortar is super scary. We're gonna bring this cav around and we're gonna start doing some just random charges. Let's just charge into these guys right over here. That's gonna help the dwarves out, hopefully. Those night goblins are now super grumps, super losing. Over here we have our halberdiers and other things. Our swordsmen are all fine, they're all okay. We're gonna go ahead and push down in. And do we have anyone left outside other than artillery? It doesn't. We have some skirmishers that are hanging out over here. Can they just not get in the gate? It doesn't look like they can get in the gate. I want these guys all over here in apparently that formation. Actually, just take the walls. Just go take the walls. Everything over here, if you guys could all reform. And then Franz, if you could just kind of rush over here. Our wizard is outside, not doing anything. He can't get up the wall because he's a big dummy. We'll get these swords down here. These cav, I totally forgot about. They're getting kind of wrecked right now. We're going to go straight into these night goblins. We're not going to go straight into these night goblins. We're going to retreat away. Who are you? Ah, we were waiting on you because reasons. These guys over here are cleaning these guys up with the dwarves. I do want to get over here. And now we're going to reform and go. I guess they were just going super slow because they had a guy that was just like way in the back. There's not enough room. Dwarves, you need to build your cities a little more spacious, please. My goodness. We'll take these swords over here and these spears, and we will just kind of single line push that we can't push. I'm trying to like drag these guys like this. Go down that way and then march. Go forward. I'm failing super hard right now, guys. I'm just failing super hard. Let's get over here. Let's get into these guys. These cav over here are in combat already. Kind of. Let's go get a charge into the back of these guys. That way we can just kind of sandwich them and just wreck their face, and they're going to be really sad, and it's going to make me really happy. Just do it. Just do it. That was just the worst charge I've ever seen. Ever. In the history of the world. Where is Franz? Winning. That is where Franz is. Where is our wizard? Our wizard finally made it up to the walls. Can you reach this? You totally can. I don't want to fire into it, though. I do want to fire into those guys, though. I don't know if he can get close enough. He should be able to get close enough. Rocket battery is just going to be kind of staying in the back. I'll pull the Reichsguard back over here into this area. Man, this is just trying to drag it. I was going to say drag and drop. Trying to get these guys to cooperate is just not really working out. We'll chase these guys off the field. We'll get these swords over here into this area. We have some spears over here we will bring into this area as well. We will grab our handgunners and bring them over here as well. This right side, their leader is over here. Interesting. You guys could go kill Skarsnik. He's losing. I'm actually going to take you, and you guys just come this way. Go try to help with these guys. Our cav, it's over here. Let's see. Let's just... I mean, the dwarves are everywhere. We can't really push. I really want to push. Let's fire into this blob right here. I don't think that has any chance of making it. Where's Franz? Winning. Just winning. How fast are you, Franz? 66. Hopefully that will help out a little bit. We'll bring Franz over here. Our swords we will get over here as well as the spears. And that's victory, I guess. They all chain routed because they lost their leader. That felt like a giant cluster. But we won. We took the city. Let's see if we get any good hits at the last second. Apologies for the frame rate tanking. I think we killed a couple dwarves over there. Let's just go ahead and end battle. We got Graphs of the Empire and taking the initiative. Let's just... I don't want to save that replay. That was kind of brutal. That felt really rough. I feel like you should have auto-resolved that, but where's the fun in that? You know what? It's okay because we're going to let Karl Franz rest up his army, and then after that, we're going to go to a quest battle where I'll feel a little more at home. I'm still not super used to the city battles, especially one where there are, wow, like 8,000 units on the screen. We had 7.4 thousand units in that fight. That is why my frame rate died. I'm gonna sack it. The dwarves can take it afterwards if they want. I want the gold. Alright, and then Karl Franz leveled up to 12. Seems pretty good. We can put him on a Pegasus now, which I would like to do, probably, I think. Missile resistance. I kind of just want to go for Pegasus, man. What was I trying to get? Oh, right. I was just going to get him to 13. That way we could get the Regiment of Renown rocket battery, but I don't think that matters as much right now. Attrition, loss prevention would be good. And upkeep would also be good. Casualty replenish. All of these, I mean, would be good. But are they as good as a Pegasus is the question. We'll get a Pegasus. And then what's this? Headhunter. All unit recruits. Local recruitment capacity. I mean, that I'm more interested in. Minus upkeep costs, because our armies are going to get expensive. We want to have many armies, so we need to think about the economy. So let's go ahead and do that. We got a Pegasus. Let's see. Where's our Empire Capitan? He is all the way up here, I think. Now, I was told that supposedly you're supposed to be able to deploy these guys and it'll just happen forever, like until they move or something like that. So I'm not sure how that works. Are you guys... You're deteriorating with me. Why? Aversion. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to make you grumpy, I think. It won't help, but... So we're going to deploy him. So he's going to be at 12 right now. So he's -6 from characters. I always thought I had to keep deploying these guys every time, because I thought I remembered, like, the swirls going away. But, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We will move you through these woods over here to take a little bit more casualties. No, we're going to go ahead and go encampment and just hang out for a bit. The doors will probably attack. We will probably reinforce, but I want to go ahead and replenish. That way we can get to our quest battle. We have 13,000 gold, almost 14,000 gold. That seems pretty solid. We're doing okay over here. What can we build over here? We can upgrade that if we needed to, but I don't feel like we really need to at the moment. We don't have that many territories. We still have a good amount of profit coming in. We have this army that's filling up quite nicely. What do we want to get in here? I say we definitely get maybe like a cannon or two. Maybe like a couple cannons. See, these are armor piercing, so those are going to kind of run around and do the flanky thing. So we need normal skirmishers. So let's go ahead and get some normal skirmishers. We'll get some crossbowmen. By normal, I mean just not armor piercing. Affirmative. We'll get those guys. We have a lot of cheap frontline with their great swords to back them up, and then we'll get those guys, probably one artillery piece or two artillery pieces, and then maybe some like shock cav or something like Empire Knights. That would be pretty solid, I think. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. We will get that queued up along with what do I want? These guys are armor piercing. These guys are not armor piercing with our anti-infantry. I feel like the mortars would be a good choice. Range of 380, range of 480. But also Hellstorm Rocket Battery, just I like it because I like accuracy by volume type things. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna have a nice new 20 stack army that we will be able to afford, which is gonna feel good considering the size of our territories. We only have 2 provinces, so I don't know. It seems pretty good. We have what, 2.5 armies. Discourage populace action public orders modified by an additional -1. Mission failed. That's fine with me. Alright, so he's still got his swirl, so if I move him, I think he's supposed to lose his swirl, so let's see. Okay, cool, so it does work. Another tip I got was the wizards that we can recruit. Let me see them. Let me see if I can find them. These guys, that's not what I wanted. It doesn't show me. Do you not have it? What are you? I don't really want to. I guess I'll move you out real quick and then move you back in.
Seeking out the light.
Modifies winds of power. It'll probably change when we're in our own territory. I wonder if it depends on the type of wizard that he is. But apparently some of these guys can reduce our construction costs in our province. So I need to keep an eye out for that if we're going to be doing a lot of building. So we have Shem's Burning Gaze. We have 1 point to spend. Let's see. Undead minus leadership. That, no. Only affects 1 ally, so I don't like it. Only affects 1 ally, so I don't like it. We will buff Net of Ammontok. And then probably just get Exorcism. Just because. Actually, no. I guess we could get this one right here. It's really cheap. We could just buff a single unit with it. So that should be alright. I'm not going to be using him for any assassination, I don't think. So, yeah, we're going to kind of keep leveling him up along that path. Get him a warhorse as soon as we can. That way he doesn't get knocked around all over the place if he has to get in combat. And we're just going to kind of wait. Yes. Next turn, we can level up Alt Dwarf to 5 as well, which seems pretty solid. I think I could have built some more guys in the Balthazar's army. Bretonia would like a military alliance. I am not going to do that right now because you keep asking me to join your war, and I don't want to disappoint you. Although I guess I already am disappointing you. It looks like he's going to send an agent over to our guy over here. He's getting kind of mad. I'm just going to go ahead and kill you. For that XP. Let's see. Pious, so we're going to get that chaos and vampiric. Corruption reduction. You're not going to be happy with me at all now, are you? Hero actions, -10. I really don't care. Are you like allied with anyone? You're not. We have a non-aggression pact that I will break with you, Toddbringer, because you've caused me grief in my Beastman mini campaign. Why have you not taken this city yet, nerd? I don't understand what you're doing. Are you sieging it? You're sieging it. Why don't you just attack it? Oh my goodness. I'm leaving if you don't attack it. Like, I will be going away. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? We need to get out of here. Let's go ahead and just leave. Maybe he'll figure it out. I'm gonna move to here, and then hopefully next turn we will be able to just move all the way down to here. Can I confederate you?
I will listen,
nope.
But my time is short.
I really want to get to that quest battle, so we're definitely going to get to that quest battle. I think I'm just going to eat the attrition. We're going to get out of here.
Sigmar compels us onward.
Okay, we actually made it a little further than I thought we would. I almost just want to level this up because I'm tired of looking at it, like telling me to upgrade. Alright, forgot to add more stuff to Balthazar's army as well. Again, You want a non-aggression pact for money. That's not going to happen. I am going to go to war with you. You want a military alliance? That is not going to happen. I will probably not go to war with you. I don't want to have to deal with the Vikings, really. I'm not going to give you guys any military alliances. And let's see. We can wait. Okay, we can't do that yet. We could upgrade this, which will let us get access to Demigryph Knights. Can we actually build those? I think we can build them too. We can. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And instead of getting Empire Knights in Balthazar's army, we will get him some Demigryph Knights, possibly with halberds. We're going to go Demigryph with halberds, just because I like them. Armor piercing, anti-large. It's not going to help us too much against the humans, I don't think. But it will help us against the chaos and the beastmen and the vampires. I'm trying to think about, I mean, humans, if they bring Cav, it will help. So there's that. I'm so sick of seeing that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll have 2 units of Cav to manage for this. I feel like I need to get some other type of unit in here. That way I don't have too many Cav units. I don't really need to deal with 3. Maybe we get another Outrider? We'll get another Outrider. No, we'll get another Crossbowman. Yeah. And then we'll get 2 Demigryph Knights. And we will move you out of the woods down into here. There we go. And then he's just going to kind of march his way back up to Grunberg. It will take him 2 more turns to get up there. Then he'll replenish, and we will get our party on. Okay, is there like just anyone I can harass? Like, I guess this guy. I can just harass him if I felt like it. Just stay here. So I can deploy him and like move him around and stuff, or no, he can't move at all. Alright, cool. That's fine. That's okay. Let's see. You have a mortar, some flagellants. I feel like we could get this guy some more units too. He's not gonna go. We're not gonna give him too crazy of anything. Probably. Let's see. I feel bad because he doesn't have an actual sword like front line. He's got the spear front. We're going to get him 1 more spear with a shield. We're going to get him 2 more spears with shields. Then we could flank with just normal spears. 1 can stay in the back for skirmishers, or 2 can. And then we will get him a couple of great swords, I think. I want them to have anti-large, though. Great swords versus halberds. Great swords have better charge bonus, better weapon strength, better melee attack, better leadership, better armor. I think what we'll do is we'll get 2 of these guys. We'll get 1 of these guys. We're going to disband 1 of these guys. So we will have, our front line will be 4 spearmen with shields, flanked by 2 spearmen. The halberds can sit in the back with our skirmishers and our artillery trying to protect them. And then we will get some great swords to do some armor piercing damage against things. And then the halberdiers can be used against whatever. Handgunners also wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. What can we do in Marienburg? Build things. Excellent. Now, what do we want to get? Upgraded walls would not be a bad idea. We have 14,000 gold, almost 15,000. We can get another wizard conclave, so we can get a new wizard up. I'm assuming that'll add to capacity, but I'm actually not sure. Get off the thing. That's only +1 capacity. This might not actually give us capacity. We go for a Shrine of Sigmar to help with the corruption from the north, which might not be a bad idea. Is that what I said we were going to get? A Shrine of Sigmar? I feel like it was. Let's go ahead and get a Shrine of Sigmar. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade the walls. And now we're broke. Cool. Alright, we're going to be doing the intern spam sort of thing for a little while. That way Franz can heal up his army, and then we're going to keep going until we do this quest battle. Because I promised the siege battle and the quest battle, and I'm going to deliver. Ostermark has been obliterated. Eliminate Kazrik, 1 eye, he's down here. I mean, I could. If I felt like it, but I don't. Research will be done in a couple turns. We'll be able to get a warrior priest soon, which is going to be pretty cool. We almost made it to Grunberg. Beastmen are now moving a little closer. Bretonia wants their military alliance for 300 gold. That seems ridiculous. Alright, Empire Captain. I don't really care what you do. I think I might just declare war on this guy and start sieging his town just because we can move... We can move Kantz Narholm over there as well as Balthazar Gelt. Are the Demigryph Knights ready? When are our Demigryph Knights ready? They won't be ready for a while. Can I see you? 4 turns, 7 turns until the Demigryph Knights are ready. So I think for right now we might just take this army how it is and this army how it is. Declare war on this guy. I feel like I should give him a turn to prepare.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
He's really mad. I don't like how he talked to me. Carragnorn is reliable. I'm not going to call you to help. Just because you guys have your own stuff to deal with. We're now unreliable. I don't know why. Is there like a hidden time frame from canceling an agreement to declaring war? Please do let me know. Because now he hates us and everyone is going to hate us. And this is probably going to be the downfall of the campaign. But... to that end, we will go ahead and move both of our armies up here. Because this is going to get crazy. Let's try to assassinate. I guess they're some random guy. Success. Sorry, random guy. We'll do more pious. That will help out later on. Their chaos corruption is going down because we are in the area being glorious. Let's go ahead and move Franz over here.
The nation calls. Agreed.
Move him over to Grunberg. He will replenish quite quickly here, which is going to be great. Our public order's good everywhere, except in Marienburg, where it's not good at all. What are you guys doing? You're doing growth and income. You guys need a little army. You know what? We're going to give you a little army. We're going to pop one up over here. Gorsel can fend for itself. We will go ahead and recruit an arch-lector. You're humble. I want to get a nice bonus. Public order. You're handsome. We will get the handsome one. What do we need for this? After constructing the Temple of Sigmar. Is that what we're building right now? Shrine of Sigmar. Okay, no. I wouldn't waste a legendary lord on just sitting here, though. We'll get the handsome guy. Recruit him. Bugelhoff. What's up, buddy? And we'll get you a couple of guys as well. You can have yourself some, let's go with swordsman, I think, for defending. Should be pretty good. And then we will give you a couple of crossbows as well. That, in conjunction with our garrison, should be pretty good. We might get him a few units later on, but for right now, that should be okay. Can you guys move at all? Nope. Let's go ahead and move you guys up a little bit further. We're going to start the siege. I'm going to give him a turn. I'm going to be a good sport. He can come down. They've ended their non-aggression. This is where it starts, guys. I always do this. I get feisty. I start declaring war on people, and then everyone's like, I don't understand why that would take me down to unreliable. Like, I broke the treaty and then I declared war on him. Like, I broke it before. I don't understand. I waited. I didn't, like, make the treaty and then break it and then instantly declare war. Marshal the troops. Mission issued. Raise an army. I mean, okay. We also have offices we can do. Let's get Balthazar Gelt into something. He can be an engineer or a treasurer. That sounds terrible. Upkeep for artillery, construction for all building. I mean, that seems good, but he's going to be like a roaming guy. This guy over here can also be the engineer. We're going to make him the engineer because reasons, I guess. We're going to give him artillery. He's defending the port town. He'll have lots of artillery. Why can't... Oh, required rank 10. Okay. Cool. That's what I want. Put Balthazar Gelt up here. Put him there whenever we put him in any region whenever we recruit a battle mage. This guy didn't choose to come over here at all. I'm gonna have this guy do something. Assault the garrison, I guess. I don't know. Positive outcome, 10%. That's kind of ridiculous. I guess go hang out in Balthazar's army. Balthazar will start the siege, and by siege I mean we'll crush everyone. We're gonna auto resolve that, guys. we're gonna auto resolve that. We will occupy the town. We will loot and occupy the town.
Wind of Shaman, I will.
All right, cool. Neat. Seems good. I like it. Let's level him up. We're going to go ahead and start putting some points into magic for him. That way I can get some fancy stuff. Searing Doom. It looks super fancy. It does not do much at all. This guy, we're going to pull him off of the city. We're going to go ahead and put the treasurer in the city. And Wiseman, we will, of course, level you up to 3. You guys don't even have walls. Again, I don't think this place really needs walls. Much like I don't think Carroburg really needs walls. Because to get to these lands, they'd have to take Middenheim, and there's all of these other territories over here. I found Todbringer's army. He left his home, but, I mean, this place would definitely have walls. We're going to go ahead and level you up to 3. That's going to give us another building slot. I don't know. I could do it. Here's where I built the thing, by the way. We can get a warrior priest easily trapped. I feel like I should cancel this building over here now, which it's already built, but we can level this one up at least, which means we can cancel this one. No, because we're reducing chaos corruption over here, which is why I built it. Let's go ahead and get a warrior priest easily trapped. Doesn't seem very good. Maimed leg, sneaky, I guess so. We will recruit him, and then we will also move him up here eventually. Deploying you is local growth. Seems pretty solid. It's going to be a long episode, guys. I don't know. I feel like out of everything I play, Total War kind of lends itself to a longer type of an episode. One more turn, and we are going to be doing our quest battle, and then that will probably wrap it up. Bonus damage for greatswords, halberds, and lances. We can go for recruitment capacity. Let's see, we already got our rifle barrels and drafted regulars. Ammo wouldn't be bad. Income wouldn't be bad. Like, all of this would be pretty good. Plus an armor for infantry, excluding greatswords. We'll go for money and then probably go for that. Temple of Sigmar we will upgrade in Marienburg, though. That way we can get access to this stuff over here. Public order, faction-wide chaos, and vampiric corruption reduction. Hero action. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're already working on it. Neat. And we still have a good amount of profit coming in as well. This guy over here, I don't know how well you're going to do against anything, to be honest with you. I guess Carroburg you could take with that army. But at the same time, if I move Balthazar down here, you probably can't. We'll move the Lector down here. We'll put Balthazar in the town over here. And this priest can hang around over here, the warrior priest guy. And we'll actually embed the warrior priest right now. Gorsel can still level that up. Not going to do that. Alright, let's do it. So, just to make sure I didn't actually do it already. Alright. One more turn, then quest battle. And we're going to wreck some face, hopefully. We're going to do our little teleport business. All the way up there. Todbringer decided to retreat, decided it wasn't worth it. Thankfully, I'm not getting a bunch of grumpy people just breaking everything with me. Yeah. Even the worst emperors in history, we finished. Okay. Cool. Negative growth in Marienburg, that's not good. And Luton raised 10. It was Magnus of Nuln that ended the turbulent time of the three emperors by defeating the Chaos Lord Asavar Kul. In the wake of such a victory, the Empire was united. To withstand another such invasion, we must be united again, with more provinces under the Emperor's rule. Pretty good justification for murdering everyone, but hey, that's why we're here. We're here to just murder people. I guess. I don't know. I want to get something else for here. I guess let's just get another Hellstorm rocket battery. Because reasons. That guy's also going home, which makes me happy. Let's get our quest battle on by moving you out ever so slightly. We'll come up here, click this. This will get us our weapon. The massive Norscan force en route to the northern shores. The Emperor must show that his reign is one of military strength. We can see we have a very small chaos army, but reinforcements expected. Let us go ahead and teleport to the engagement. We will drop that quick save and we will fight this battle. Hopefully it's not an ambush. I just kind of want to fight. Now, it says reinforcements expected. I'm assuming they are also going to come from the back, so I will probably reserve either my cav, or I guess I can reserve a couple of spears in the back. That's probably what I'm going to do, just in case. Ooh. Fancy mountain.
Hear me now, brave men, brave Reichlanders, hear me! The celestial wizards read the portents true. Norse raiders land on Nordland's shores. We have marched many miles, but there is no distance so great that I would not gladly march it to face this, our ultimate foe. I have refused the honor of wielding the blade of our forebears thus far. I was not worthy, but should we survive this day, should we drive the ruinous tribes back across the sea, then, with your blessing, I will pick up the Reichland Runefang and use it to bleed our foes, to carve my way through Sigmar's enemies. Are you with me, men of the Empire? For when the Northmen come, they will attack hard, as their despicable gods demand. We must be ready to push them back, thrust them into the sea, in defense of the Empire!
I think it'd be kind of cool if they just kept coming in boats. Like, boats would just come up and dock. Let's, we're gonna move our cav over here. We will do our front line up here. We'll keep... We'll do this. Alright, let's move everyone back. We're gonna do something like this right here. But then we'll take these guys and kind of box in a little bit, just because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have cav. I wasn't actually paying the greatest attention when I was looking at that picture. Totally my bad. We're gonna box in a little bit. We'll put our RD relatively close to our other units back here. We will keep a unit of spears and halberdiers in the back as well to kind of protect our skirmishers in addition to the RD. All of these guys are going to be right up here in the center. And I think what we might actually do is let's spread these guys out pretty well. Trying to make a nice straight line. Let us move our guys a little bit, just ever so slightly, like so. And we will put our handgunners right here in the middle. And then after the initial charge, we will move these guys, unless we see something like a more valuable target. But these units should be close enough that we should be able to just kind of swarm in and not take much damage. We will put Karl Franz up here in the middle as well as our wizard. We will put him, I guess, just kind of like in the back a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be using Shim's Burning Gaze too much. Actually, we'll leave him right there. That should be okay. I think we have a pretty good setup. We are going to go ahead and click that start button. There, straight ahead. All right, let's pause super fast. I just want to take a lay of the land real quick. We have that right. They have some throwing axes over here, some horsemen throwing axes. They are armor piercing. They are shielded, but they are not armored. They have more of them on the left, as well as great weapons on the left. So those are going to be armor piercing. Some marauders, basic shielded infantry. Okay, and then there's Elfric Ovesen. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have our mortars go for these great weapons. No, they're armored. We're going to go for their basic infantry, I think. So we're going to try to crush this left flank. Unfortunately, they're spread out enough to where the rocket battery is not going to do a lot, but we will try to get some work done. And then we are going to probably do a net. We're going to move these guys over here into the woods. We're probably going to get a net on these guys on the right, so I want to go ahead and just drag these guys kind of over here. So we're gonna play this. Let's see. We can get one net off. Reinforcements are approaching from the left. Okay, we need to be a lot closer. So we're going to get our guy over here. I want these guys to go for their horsemen throwing axes. We probably don't need a net. I want to be able to just rush into these cav over here on the left side. There's a lot of stuff over there. All right, let's get our rocket battery firing over here at these marauders. Our handgunners are doing work. These guys are just getting wrecked already. These guys aren't hidden. They are hidden. Okay. I'm going to keep them hidden for right now. Those guys are about to rout, which is really solid. I'm super happy about that. We're going to go ahead and get some shots into these guys. They're not really doing anything against our spearmen right now. They've discovered our hidden units, which is fine. We'll pull back a little bit. I don't think they have anything with an anti-large bonus. We will get Franz down in here. Those guys ran. These guys can come over here. These two guys, if you want to back up and face this way, that would be excellent and super helpful. We will bring our handgunners over here on the side. And these guys are just going to be chasing our cav around, which is fine with me. We'll bring the battle mage over here. And I'm hesitant to move my front lines because I don't know where they're going to be reinforcing from next. Their leader's routing. We're going to keep chasing them now with Franz. I don't know how many times they're going to reinforce. Let's go ahead and stop the fire at will because we're hitting all of our units and we're just absolutely crushing them. We'll bring Sigmar's sons over here on the left. We'll bring the halberdiers up and go for no one, I guess. Let's charge downhill into these guys. Let's just go through them, basically. Sorry, friends. We're just going to go ahead and go through them. We're going to get some charges into the back of these units over here. We'll go for their cav over here. We're going to get some charges in. These guys need to come back. We will move the spears over here to this side. Halberdiers can come over here. Did I not tell you to stop firing? Stop firing. Like, we'll get Franz back over here. You're over here, but you're not really super helping with anything right now. Wrap those guys up just because I can, basically. Let's get our cav back. We will let all of these guys fire straight into those guys over there. Halberdiers, I need you to come over here. Our handgunners got caught, unfortunately, but the spears should be able to get them free. Let's go ahead and wrap up this side. It doesn't seem like they're going to get any more reinforcements. Go ahead and rush these guys, and then we will go around the back and then push in. Franz, we will bring over here to clean up this side as well. You guys could go a little bit faster. Our cav is over here. Pull them up the hill a little bit. That's going to be shattering everyone. We'll bring these guys around over here. Mortars are still popping shots off. Seems pretty solid. Let's move our halberdiers out of the way. We'll bring these guys over here. And then we're going to let these guys just kind of try to get what little charge they can into them. They're going to be really slow from walking through their own units, but they're still going to get a pretty good charge off. Hopefully, it will just instantly shatter them. Those guys are all leaving as well. They don't really want any part of it. More reinforcements are approaching. Okay, let's go ahead and reform our lines. We know where they're coming from now. We're going to go ahead and just make a nice big line over here. Franz can continue chasing. We'll move the wizard up here as well and then grab all of our skirmishers, put them over this way. These guys we will turn to the side. We'll bring all the Reichsguard over here. Halberdiers and spearmen we will have hold this left flank. We'll put spearmen, halberdiers. Alright, seems okay. Seems like we're doing alright. I'm going to make sure everyone's running. You guys can't go any faster. Franz, I'm going to pull him back. Those guys will regroup, but that's okay. They have another lord. They also have a wizard. What kind of spells do you have? You're a lore of metal wizard. That's fine with me. I think what we're going to do is, once they get close, I'm going to try to do a net of Ammontok on them. And then we're going to have all of our missiles just kind of unload. Our front is just super together. Let's spread out a little bit more. Let's get the handgunners and then move them wide over here on the hill. And then this guy right here. Basically, once they get about right here, we're going to net that entire center and see about going to town, basically. Move our cav over here on the left side. What a jerk. Spell might have got a little bit better, guys. It might have been buffed. Let's get our net of Ammontok off right here. Hopefully that'll get him. Hopefully I didn't miss my window. Let's go ahead and fire straight in. We're gonna get these guys firing in there as well. Karl Franz will get down here on. Actually, I'm gonna go get their wizard because wow. We're gonna wrap up this side over here. Bring our cav around the back, and then get some charges into these netted guys. I should have had my cav a little closer. These spears need to get on those great weapons who got caught, unfortunately. But I think, honestly, they're probably going to be done now. Like, all these guys are just routing. I'm going to turn you guys off to just halt. Just stop doing things. Don't fire at stuff. Handgunners are okay. Side got cleaned up. You guys are all still firing. Let's get some cav charges over here. And then their leader's still over here. I'm going to pull Franz back over to this side. And then we're just basically going to kind of blob them, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like we should blob them. I want Franz to get in here and have some room. You guys are all obstructed, which I'm fine with. I don't want you absolutely just crushing our own people. Get some nice charges in. I approve. Not the greatest of charges, but it is going to keep them from coming back. It should hopefully shatter them. One of them shattered already. These guys are coming back, though. We will peel back. They're routing. Everyone over here is routing. Franz is over here on their lord. He's about to get killed, basically. He's actually routing right now. For science. Everyone move. You're not armored. Close range. Shim's burning gaze. Get him. Take him down, wizard. Ooh, that didn't kill him. Chase him. Go chase him. Go, wizard. Go. I know I'm being a little ridiculous right now. Let's move. We'll get Franz over here. Wizard. We will get another Shim's burning gaze off right here. And you missed? Oh my goodness, you missed. These guys aren't even facing the right way. Oh, I'm whiffing. I'm ruining the whole thing, everyone. I'm dicking around. I'm trying to have fun. Oh, there's more people. Holy crap. Where'd they come from? Right? I agree. Let's get out of here. Let's have our arty go for these guys. All of them go for these guys. You guys, if you want to come back a little bit, that would be super helpful. This leader over here is now routing again. Thank you, Malleus Skriniari, for doing some good work. Our cav is kind of in not the greatest of positions, but we're going to keep moving. We have this odd little box over here of just shame and despair. Stop attacking me. Just die. Got that nice little elevation from the hill. I'm actually going to bring these guys up over on this hill again. You know what, Mr. Wizard? Why don't you come over here? Why don't you just net him, please? Just lock him down. Are you armored? You are armored. Murder him, please. That poor wizard. Look at his HP. Nope. Alright, that should be it. That should be good to go. Holy crap, this episode's like an hour long. That is ridiculous. Are you guys done now? Like, my goodness. That was pretty fun. Towards the end there, I thought it was over, and I made some terrible mistakes, like getting our handgunners caught. But I think overall that went pretty well. Decisive victory. I enjoyed that quite a bit more than the city battle. So they came at us with around even numbers, give or take a few hundred. We only lost 356 men. We still had a huge chunk of our army left over. We didn't actually lose any units, which is pretty good. We almost lost those spears. But overall, you know, not bad. I definitely can improve, and I see where I can improve. We'll go ahead and just execute you. And now we have the Reichland Rune Fang, which means we'll get another quest soonish. So +6 melee attack, extra loot from post-battle, or income rather. And then also public order. Plus we get a sweet new ability. Gives us splash damage, AP damage, and weapon damage. Regiment Renown unlocked the Sunmaker Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Its destructive power cannot be overstated. The world illuminated by a turbulent battery of missile fire. We're probably going to get that. We can also get Hammer of the Witches, which is a great cannon. Hammer of the Witches, fired with righteous purpose, smites evil with thunderous armor-shattering blast. That seems pretty neat. So Karl Franz on his shiny new Pegasus. We're going to go ahead and disband this. And we're going to get the new Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Even though it's not, I don't know. They're not that great, guys. They don't seem that great, but I enjoy having them, so that's all that really matters, I guess. We'll go for a little bit of upkeep reduction, save us some money, should be pretty good. We were going to go into town and replenish, check to see if there are any buildings that need to get taken care of. It doesn't look like it. We're going to kind of go poke around over here with Mr. Treasurer Kantz, and let's see, we can probably release his, oh no, the Empire Captain's over here. Yeah, so we're waiting. Again, these guys aren't good. I'm going to cancel this. We're going to get you a cannon. That's anti-large, good range, armor-piercing missiles. We're going to get that cannon to round out his army for right now until we can get some cav, I guess. And then we'll probably get rid of the Hellstorm Battery. The Empire Captain will come out, and then we will get 2 demigriffs. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed another super long episode of Total War Warhammer. I totally had fun playing it for you guys. That's going to be it for me, as always. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.